I was deeply lonely. It was 10 a.m. and I had just woken up. I was 15 years old and I was in summer break, so I could sleep for how much I wanted. And as I was lying in bed, I rolled over to pick up my phone the first thing in the morning. As soon as I opened my eyes, I didn't get out of bed and did some push ups to warm up or just went into the bathroom to brush my teeth. No, I literally rolled over and I grabbed my phone. My phone, the thing that I was using the minute I fell asleep. I fell asleep listening to my phone, watching TikToks, and I woke up. And the first thing I did was grab my phone. It was already a habit. I wasn't even thinking about it. It was just on autopilot. Even before I opened my eyes, I rolled over, I grabbed my phone, and look at the time and check messages. And yes, this was a habit, a real habit that I formed when I was 15. So as I was lying in bed, I grabbed my phone, and what do you do the first thing when you look at your phone? You look at notifications. You see who messaged you. What if something happened while you were asleep? Because it was kind of late, it was 10 a.m. already. What if my friend messaged me to hang out that day or something? But no, the only message that I had was that I missed my alarm. That's it. The first thing in the morning, I opened my phone, expecting messages, at least from my friends. I had a lot of friends back then, but no. The only message that I was getting was from the clock app telling me that I missed my alarm. And maybe occasionally from Gmail, from like a random bot or something. But that's it. I wasn't getting anything. So of course I was feeling terrible. Imagine waking up and expecting some messages from your close friends, the people you consider friends, but nothing. Because I had a lot of friends. I was pretty popular in my class at school. So I had buddies, bro. I had colleagues that I was close with. But the only problem is that I consider them friends, but they didn't consider me friends. I was thinking of them as friends, I was referring to them as friends, but they weren't doing the same for me. So, of course, they weren't sending me messages. Why would they? We weren't friends, right? In like their mind. We weren't friends. Why should we talk to this weirdo? So, they weren't talking to me. I was expecting messages from girls, my colleagues, my friends, my best friend. But the clock app was my best friend back then. A love-hate relationship, right? So I was laying in bed, feeling even more depressed, even more lonely, because I was alone. I was truly alone. I had people near me, I had colleagues at school, I had classmates, but I was alone. You know the feeling when you're around so many people, but you still feel alone, even though you're around 20 different people. Yeah, they could be talking to you, they could be socializing with you, but if you weren't there, nothing much would change, right? That's exactly what I was feeling every single day at school with my friends, bro. On the days when I didn't go to school because I was sick or something happened. No message asking me, where are you, bro? Where are you? What happened? No, nothing. Nobody even cared. Nobody even bothered to ask me anything. So the first thing in the morning, I was feeling even worse about myself, about my situation. So of course, the only thing I could do is indulge. So it was 10 a.m. I was in bed, and I would open TikTok because I had that hole inside of that pain inside of me. And I scroll on TikTok for 1, 2, 3, 4 hours without even leaving bed once. It was morning. It was literally 10 a.m. I woke up at 10 a.m. Really late, by the way. And I just scrolled for a few hours. The first thing in the morning. I don't blame my younger self for doing that. I understand with him. I really resonate with him because he was feeling so alone and depressed. And after I was done with TikTok, I wasn't productive. Why? How could I be productive after wasting the first 3 hours of the day mindlessly scrolling? I would go and play video games. I would maybe eat a high sugar breakfast because I had to feel something, to fill up that void. But eventually, I discovered self improvement. I get my heart broken by a girl, and somehow I stumble upon the self improvement guys. You know them, bro. Hamza and Iman Gaji, all these guys. And I devour their content. And I'm officially on self improvement. I'm going to the gym. I'm being productive for once. I quit video games, social media. I stopped talking to my bad friends because I fucking realized that they weren't really my friends. They were just buddies that we were just hanging out. We were forced to hang out together, so that's why we were talking. So I get rid of them and I focus on myself. And guess what? I go from being lonely with friends, to being even lonelier without friends. I was left alone. I was literally for 2 months straight. I didn't talk to a person, one single person, bro. In that month, all I did was go to the gym, read, look at self-improvement videos, and meditate and maybe journal. That's it. That's all I did in a day. And it was school break. I didn't have school. I didn't have anything to. I was spending time outside. I was happy for once. But that happiness, that period of happiness, didn't last long. Because after 2 months of doing that, reality started falling upon me. I realized that, bro, I'm fucking alone. I don't have somebody to talk to. I wanted to share things with people. I have this inside of me. I want to tell people things. I want to just talk to them. I know, like, human being. I know, what the fuck. But I feel like when I see a cute dog on the street, I want to take a photo of it and send it to someone. Like, yo, look at this cute dog. When I see the sky, when I take a picture of the sky, I want to share it with someone. Or when something funny happens to me, like a story or something, I want to share it with someone. It doesn't matter who it was, a girl, a boy, it doesn't matter. A teacher even, it doesn't matter. I wanted to share it with someone. So you understand how I was feeling when I was going through life. And some cool things were happening to me. Some girl would talk to me. This would happen, like I would see a random leaf of good sky or something. Something happened, but I didn't have anyone to talk to. So those 2 months, yeah, they were really nice. I was really productive. I was really focusing on myself. But at what cost of being alone? And I started doing something that was extremely dumb. I started messaging girls to fill up that void. I thought, it would be a good idea to get a girlfriend, right? To have a girl, talk with her, message her, call her, to send her the funny stories, the messages, the pictures, all that stuff to a girlfriend, right? So I started talking with girls just to fill up that void. It was the worst idea ever. It made my loneliness even worse. Because I would get attached to a girl, I would talk with her, everything would go well, I would send her pictures and stories and a bunch of things. But after 2 weeks, she would get bored of me. I would get attached to her, I would send her all these stories and all these photos, but she would distance herself. And I would be left even more lonely, even lonelier, if that could have been possible. I went from lonely with friends to lonely by being alone, and to even lonelier by people ignoring me. So it was like I went from worse to even worse. I think you can understand my frustration not having someone to talk to, because, bro, humans, like human beings, are social creatures. We want to socialize. We've evolved. Literally, we are in this society. We've evolved so much because us people communicated, we evolved, we wanted better for ourselves. You wouldn't be here if our ancestors didn't want to evolve. We would still be in like the fucking ancient Rome. We would still have houses made of dirt. We would still have to farm every single day. We wouldn't have phones. We wouldn't have internet. We wouldn't have all this technology because we didn't need to evolve, but we still did. And we are still evolving. And bro, if you think about it, socializing is the reason why we did it. And bro, self-improvement is kind of boring because you try to quit being with all the bad friends trying to drag you down, with all of the crabs, all of your classmates that tell you every single day to go out partying, to go on the weekends, to do all this fun shit, to play video games, to enjoy yourself, bro. Because what if you get hit by a bus tomorrow? Yeah, it's kind of fun, but on the short term, on the really short term, for a few hours. So you try to distance yourself from all of the guys. I also did that as well. I tried to distance myself from all of the bad guys that were influencing me in a really bad way. And I became even more lonely. But what's the reason for you to evolve, to improve yourself, if you don't share with others? If you don't share your wins, your accomplishments, your failures to others, especially to a friend, to a brother of yours that's on the same path as you. Bro, you don't need many friends. You can survive, you can fill up that void that I had with 2 friends, 2 really close friends, or even one if it's like the friend is really active and is really supportive. You can have 1 friend and still be fine. 2 is better, but I think like 2 is the best. 3 is okay, but after like that, that's too much. Too much attention. Go on. 1 or 2 friends could be life changing for you. Because, bro, imagine if I had just one friend in that period. I had one person to share my sky pictures with, to share my wins with, to share my funny stories with, to practice social skills, to do all this stuff with one person. I tried to do that with my girlfriend, but you shouldn't do that. You should never fucking do that, especially if you're a man. Don't make the same mistake. Don't treat your girlfriend like a friend. But that's not the point of this video. You need a man, a real man, a brother to share your wins with. My journey would have been 10 times better if I had one person that was there for me, to listen to me, and that was doing the same thing, that was sharing their stories, their wins, their pictures, that was on the same path as me. Because it's something when you have a friend that replies to you and is active with you, but isn't on self-improvement, but it's another thing to have a person that's on the same path as you, that's also supportive and active and replying to your messages. You will both help each other grow. When you make a mistake, you share it with him so he doesn't make the same mistake and he will grow even faster. When he makes a mistake, when your brother makes a mistake, he will share it with you so you don't make the same mistake and you grow even faster because of that. You work with each other to boost one and the other to higher levels, even faster. That's why I decided to create a community for like-minded men, for men on self-improvement, for you to find your brother, to find the people that you click with all over the world to make more progress and to help them make more progress. Because you will care about them, bro. You will care when you talk with a person and you like talk about your nofap problems and your life problems and your family problems. You connect with them and you want to root for them even more because you know them. You are friends with them. You're brothers now, right? That's why I created the Young Men's Hangout. It's a free community for like-minded people, for people that are on self-improvement. Bro, I wish I had someone when I was like at that low period. I wish I had a community of people that are on the same path as me. Imagine if I didn't spend all of my time alone. Imagine if I had people to talk to when I was in that full-on self-improvement period. I would have increased my social skills. I would have filled that void inside of me, and I would have made even more progress because I had people to learn from. If you join, you will meet other men, maybe your age, maybe not, but around teenage, like from 14 to maybe 20. Like that's the age range that I'm looking for. If you're in that range, if you're in school even, join this community, join this hangout. Because bro, trust me when I tell you, I wish I had this opportunity when I was in your place, especially when I was starting self-improvement. I wish I had people to learn from, not from some random YouTubers with 2 million subscribers. Some real people to have a real conversation with. Ever since I decided to make this community, I've been smiling. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. 3:30 a.m. with a smile on my face. And I've been working since to make this community, to make these videos for you. Right now, it's literally 8 a.m. I've been working non-stop since 3:30 a.m. till now. How much is that? 5 hours? I can't even do math. Yeah, 4 hours and a half of full working, full focus, no distractions. The past week, I've been struggling a lot with waking up, and the first thing I would do is just check my phone and go to the bathroom and be productive. But today, I didn't even need it. I had a mission. I had a goal. I want to help people that are on self-improvement. And I made this community. And I've been working on it ever since. And I feel this happiness inside of me, this fulfillment inside of me. Bro, 3 hours, as soon as I woke up, went by like this. I didn't even realize when it became like 6 a.m. Bro, this community is going to be awesome. Click the first link in the description to join my free community, bro. In the future, I will make 2 of them. One is free and one is paid. But bro, to be honest, my first initial plan was to make both of them and release the video talking about both of them. But I just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to share this with you. I couldn't wait to tell you to join this community. Because this is how important I think it is. This is how important I find it is. You can genuinely transform your life and you can make a best friend and you can make more progress faster because of this. You can share your wins. You can ask for advice. You can have me give you advice, personal advice for you. And the best of all, you have a community of like-minded men that also want to be in the top 1%. Who doesn't want to be in the top 1%? But not everyone will get there. So join this community of the men that will form the top 1%. You will see two communities in the future. The paid one, I didn't even come up with a name for it, but the paid one will have premium courses, premium videos that I will not share with anyone else on any other platform, around 2 or 3 calls every single week. And the best of all, you will have me there answering your questions, specific questions. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I can't wait to see you there. Click the first link into the description right now and join the free community. All you have to do is just answer 2 questions to kind of filter out all the people that don't want to get in. Answer these 2 questions, and you're gonna be in the best community of younger men out there. I can't wait to see you there, bro. See you later. Mwah.